showtime! Woo! 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 Silent and profiling. It's live and in color. Woo!
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report. I am Tommy. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I always forget to tell you. Guys, it is almost time. We are 1 hour away from kickoff. Bills, Chargers, a game where I do not see the Chargers having a chance in hell of winning. I just don't see it. Trap game? No, it's not a trap game. They are without their starting quarterback. They're without their best receiver. They are without one of their best pass rushers. They are with an interim head coach. They are missing other key players on that team. This is not a trap game. Buffalo will take care of business. They understand what they got in stake here. This is a game that these next 3 games are games they have to win. So they understand that. I do not see them dropping the ball versus the Chargers. So let's get to some of your comments. A long time no see, man. It's been a long time, Jose. I'm glad to see you, man. It's been a whopping 10 minutes. Game time. You want my score prediction? Yes, Scott. I absolutely want it. Give me that score prediction right now. Give it to me. Come on. Let's go. I want to see. Matter of fact, everyone that's in the chat, bring me that score prediction. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. And here's Scott's prediction. 99-0. And I like it. Jose, my brother Scott, let me guess. Scott already knew. I mean, Jose knew that it was going to be 99-0. So, yeah, I think right now we all know Scott's predictions. He likes that 99-0. Jose, 34-9 Buffalo. I got 34-13, but who knows? It's not going to be close. Hooked Up Joe, 31-9. What's up, Hooked Up Joe? I don't know if I saw you in the AFC East shakedown. You missed it, man. But you can always watch the replay. We just got done doing it. So, but yeah, guys, man, going against Easton Stick today. Should not be a problem for this Bills defense. By the way, 2 quick things to take note so you guys know. You probably already do. But Poona Ford and Leonard Fournette are both activated for this game. So they will play. Very, very interesting to see what Leonard Fournette does. I think a lot of you guys are interested to see what Fournette does tonight. So I'm curious. I'm curious how many snaps he'll get. How many snap counts he'll get, how much playing time, whatever. So, very curious. Also, Poona Ford, man, it seems like he's been in the doghouse all year, and he finally gets an opportunity to play as well. Let's see what Poona Ford can do. You know what? Let me look. Let's take a look, guys, of the active and inactive. Give me 1 minute. I'll pull it up right now. Let's see here. Okay, see if the active inactive is up yet. And unless one of you guys have that right now. So by the way, if you guys want to know the Chargers inactives, Max Duggan, Keenan Allen, Parham Jr., the tight end, Leonard, the DB, is out as well. So they're missing quite a few players. As far as Buffalo goes, okay, so inactive. Here we go. Ty Johnson, inactive, which I had a feeling, guys. Alec Anderson, of course. Effetti, of course. AJ Epinesa is inactive, which I figured that. And Micah Hyde, inactive as well. So there's your inactives, guys. Hey, Cali Blitz, what's up, brother? I appreciate you always supporting the channel. By the way, I support all of you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much, man. All of you guys. Scott Blakely, Jose, Hooked Up Joe, Roy, Truck Reviewer. You guys have been great, man. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays here. Yes, Roy, Ty Johnson is inactive. He's not playing. Truck reviewer, 34-3, Buffalo Cook. Fournette both get 100 yards rushing, and Allen throws for 300. Let me tell you something. If Leonard Fournette gets 100 yards rushing, that was a freaking unbelievable signing. I don't see that happening, but you never know. But I don't see that happening. I think Leonard Fournette, I think he gets carries. I don't know about 100 yards, but he was dynamic, in his prime. Dynamic running back. He's good at pass protection. He's good at pass catching. He's a good all-around running back. He's just obviously his age, but he's our freshest running back, right? He hasn't played a single down this year, so he's going to have fresh legs. So he could have a good game. We'll see, but I do want to see what he does. He's a physical runner, which I love. I think Fournette might get 5 or 6 carries. That's where I'm at, Roy. I think he'll get about 6. It sounds, 6 carries is about right. But we'll see. You never know. You never know what they do. They may want to rest James Cook and limit him, for his runs, for more, going down the stretch into the playoffs. So you never know. Maybe this game we're up a lot, Roy, and Fournette starts getting the ball more later in the game. You get what I'm saying? So it's very possible. Maybe early on, Fournette gets about 3 to 6 carries, but as the game goes on and Buffalo's up big, I could see Fournette getting more and more opportunities, and you could actually see like a 10-carry game somewhere around there, 10 to 12, depending on when James Cook goes off the field. You get what I'm saying? I could see Fournette getting 4 or 5 catches, though. Absolutely, yeah. But you get where I'm going at with the score. I'm saying, if James Cook, Josh Allen wind up leaving the game early, I could definitely see Fournette carrying the rock more and more with him and Murray. The truck reviewer, I just hope they can keep Fournette and Lawson from fighting. Nah, they're good. They're good. I know. But they're good. They did like some video thing joking around about the fight. So all good in the hood when it comes to Fournette and Lawson. Tommy, you going Super Bowl parade? Dude, I will absolutely go to the parade. I'm 4 hours away from Buffalo. Are you kidding me? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'll go to a parade if Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl. By the way, the draft is in Detroit this year coming up. I'm just waiting for tickets to go on sale. And I'm going to try my best to do a live. Mikey, no matter what, is going to be live streaming that night for the draft like we always do. But I'm going to try my best to make it out to the game so I could do live streaming with him at the draft. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm just waiting for tickets to go on sale because they're not on sale yet. So that's something else coming up. But, I'll let you guys know the deal on that. So let's get to the 3 causes for concern because I don't have a lot of time because I want to enjoy myself, get ready for the game. It starts in about 50 minutes or so. So let's get to this real quick, guys. All right, 3 causes for concern. Let's hear it, Bills Wire. Once again, shout out to Bills Wire for creating this article. All right, new coach bounce. All right, Brandon Staley fired. That guy was a bum, man. He's so bad. The Chargers are fresh off of firing their head coach, Brandon Staley, was dismissed, and Giff Smith was named the team's interim head coach. While the Bills have a lot of advantages on paper, sometimes it comes down to outside forces. It often happens in the NFL where a team gets a boost from changing coaches. The Bills are going to do everything they can to prevent that from happening. See, guys, I can't see it happening. I can't. They just got so much going on. I talked about this earlier in the podcast. I would go with that more if they had Herbert playing, if they had Keenan Allen playing, if they had Bosa playing. But they're so depleted, guys. I can't buy into the trap game. I can't do it. And right now, like I said earlier, the Buffalo Bills are on a mission, man. If they lost this game, we don't deserve to be mentioned in any kind of playoff. It would be a wrap. I'm telling you guys, mathematically, no. But for me, yeah, you can't lose these games. You beat the Chargers. You beat their ass. You go and handle business at home against the Patriots. And then you finish on the road against Miami. And then we could beat Miami because we've beaten Miami. And we beat them bad. And we beat them bad with Ken Dorsey as offensive coordinator. So there's no excuses here over the next 3 weeks why this team can't get the job done. And I don't want to hear trap game when we're going against a team with a bad fan base, no quarterback, no receivers, pretty much. Defense is lacking. No. It's not a trap game. Jose with a super chat. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, brother. Let me buy you some Coronas. Appreciate your hard work for us. Thank you so much, Jose. I really appreciate that, man. Once again, guys, if you guys want to join Mafia Sports Report, the join link is below. That supports the channel. It's $4.99 a month, and you also get access to videos earlier than when they go public. You also get your own videos as well. I do a lot of report card for games that go to members only. So there's some benefits to becoming a member. Also, if you want to buy some Mafia Sports Report merch, their link is below as well, and you can get some merch as well. All right, Juicy, let's get it done. Hell yeah, let's just handle business. That's it. Handle business, plain and simple. Yeah, I got a 37-13. Man, if this game's even close, I'm going to be disappointed. Spend that $5 and help Tom out. Yeah, thank you, Jose. I appreciate you. All right, let's get to the next one, guys. All right, next cause of concern. Is it a trap? I just talked about it. No, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip this because it's not a trap. It is absolutely not a trap game. If we lose, it's because we are not a good team. I'm sorry. You can't lose to this team. I don't give a fuck if they had their fucking, if they didn't fire their head coach. I don't care. No. Matter of fact, I don't even care if they had Herbert playing and Keenan Allen playing. No. This is handle business. You know what's at stake. No excuses. Absolutely none. And I think the Bills understand that. They put themselves in this position, guys. And they're and now they're paying for it. And now they have to win out, and they understand that. So we'll skip that. All right, next one. Quarterback got his feet wet. He's terrible. The Bolts are down Justin Herbert for the rest of this 2023 season. He sustained a finger injury. On paper, Easton Stick, which is unbelievable, his name's Easton Stick, a fucking hockey stick, is not going to scare many in Buffalo. But the quarterback did make his first career start last week in the Chargers blowout loss. While not a great day for anyone in the office, Stick got his feet wet. He could head into Saturday a lot more confident. No, how can he go into that game confident? Get the hell out of here. He was awful. What? If that game was close, I would say, you know what? Maybe Easton Stick got a, confidence booster there because he played decent. No, bro. He was terrible. What makes you got his feet wet? They lost 63 to 7? Or it was terrible. So no. Stop it. I don't want to hear that. All right, let's get to some of your chat. We need this win badly. Of course, we need. Listen, the next 3 games are all, to me, must wins. Okay. Love Tom. If we lose, don't read text response because I'm gonna be so pissed. Yeah, dude. I'm with you on there. All right, so let's get to the 3 keys to victory. Let me get to that real quick. All right, here we go. 3 keys to victory. All right, let's get to that. All right, 3 keys to victory. Let me scroll down here. All right, first up, don't play down to them. I agree. The Bills are running on a high right now after a few big wins, but at various points of the season, Buffalo has played down to their opponents. Losses to the Jets, the Patriots are proof of that. This is not the time to pick up that habit again. Head coach Sean McDermott needs to keep the Bills locker room focused on the playoff push. I agree. Once again, why are we here? Why are we here at 8-6? Because we played terrible against teams we should have won. Think about it, guys. Should have beat the Jets week 1. Should have beat the Patriots. Right? No excuse. Should have beat Denver. No excuse. There's games right there. Should have beat Philadelphia. Our record should be way better than it is, but we're here now. There's nothing you could do. You can't go back in time. Unfortunately, you cannot go back in time. I hope they understand that. I hope the team understands that. I hope the coaching staff understands that. And we don't let that kind of shit happen again. You can't let it happen again. Because these are two, especially the next two games. These are opponents that are games that we should blow these teams away. I'm sorry. These games should not be close. The Charger game, the Patriot game, shouldn't be close. So I don't want to hear no excuses, man. Oh, any given Sunday, any given Saturday. Right? So, oh, man. All right, let's get to some comments. That's a Bills Wire article that nobody should have bothered writing. Yeah, Roy, but I'll tell you what. I do a lot of my stuff from there. I respect them because they write daily. And they actually, I like going off them because it's almost like I'm having a co-host, right? Think about it, Roy. So I use their stuff as almost a co-host. So I read it and I react to it. So it's actually really good for me. And I'm the only one doing it. Like, I'm the only content creator that's basically having a co-host that's not talking back to me, right? That's giving me something to go back and forth on. So I enjoy it, and that's why I respect Bills Wire also too, because it's, like I said, to put out content daily is not easy. So no, I'll continue to do this with Bills Wire as far as responding or reacting to their articles. So I enjoy it actually. Because a lot of the time I agree with them, and sometimes I don't. So it's really, really good for that. So that's why I do the Bills Wire stuff. Jose, I have seen the games we lost that hurt us in the end of the year. I'm snake bit. I'm worried those games will haunt us for losing. No, they won't. It sucks. And like I said, we're here. We're our record's 8-6 for a reason because of those games. But I believe we learned from those games. I believe I'm hoping our coaching staff has learned from the games, especially Sean McDermott. Listen, what was my biggest knock on Sean McDermott, really? It's he coaches not to lose, right? He doesn't coach to win. And I kind of feel like he's changing that way of thinking over the last 3 or 4 games. I really have. And he needs to have that mentality moving forward. You have to have the mentality moving forward. Anyways, next up, let's get to it. Start strong again. I agree. One of the similarities between the Bills' last 2 wins were fast starts. Buffalo got out and ahead of both the KC Chiefs and Dallas Cowboys in the opening quarter. Doing that again against a team that's far less talented will give the Bills a massive advantage. Absolutely. Start off strong. Start off fast. Let's get touchdowns instead of field goals. Let's not, shoot ourselves in the foot early on. Let's not get stupid penalties. Let's just put our foot on their throats and take care of business and hopefully get our starters out by the fourth quarter. We're rest our starters, get our backups in, and we can all go, okay, on to the next, right? That's what I want from this game. Roy, I'll bet there are content creators who wish their co-host didn't talk so much. That is true. Very true. And I do talk a lot. But I'm on your solo, Roy, so I have to talk a lot. When you're solo, see, if I came on here and talked, we'd be in trouble. But, the thing is, Roy, I started off solo. Because I think you just started following me, right? Not too long ago. But I started solo in 2020. And, man, once I get talking, boy, like, trust me, man. Like, when people have me on as guests on their network, I'm sure they regret it every single time. Because once I get going, I just don't stop. I'm passionate, man. This team, that's what they do. That's why I started this channel, man. So, trust me. If you go back in time, man, my early stuff was cringe and all that, but I've gotten a lot better. But yeah, no, dude, I talk, and that's why I'm a content creator, man. Amy feeling it, Tommy Brady is a great influencer of youth on McDermott. Go Bills, absolutely, yeah, man. And that was I'll tell you, I'll still go back to that Denver game. That was a blessing in disguise because I think if we win that game against the Broncos, I don't think Ken Dorsey's fired. At least after that game. He might have been fired down the road, but then we have more losses piled up, right, by that point. I think that game was a blessing in disguise. We wound up firing Ken Dorsey, We got Joe Brady, and look at the offense now. Like, it's starting to get its mojo back. They're starting to have fun. Things aren't so hard now as far as like going down and scoring. Things seem to be in rhythm, right? Like, everything's in rhythm now. And I like that. I like that he's getting other players involved. That's something Ken Dorsey didn't know, didn't do much. He didn't understand player strengths and weaknesses, right? He just went with it, and you can't do that. So yeah, Joe Brady, credit to him, man. He's really turned this offense around. The defense needs to step up like last week against Cowboys. Absolutely, and they will. They absolutely will. I think they'll get after Easton Stick. I also think that McDermott's going to dial up pressure. He's gonna get some exotic looks out there on defense. It's gonna really mess with Easton Stick's mind, and Easton Stick will turn the ball over. Absolutely, it was a joke, Tommy. Oh, yeah, Bill's wire. You're so quiet. I know, buddy. I know. I'm just saying in general. I get a lot of people say I talk a lot, and I do. I absolutely do. You go talk. You talking, brother. Roy, the defense needs to step up like last week against Cowboys. Absolutely. And they will. They absolutely will. Listen, Sean McDermott, he is a very good defensive minded head coach, good defensive coordinator when he was DC in Carolina. And he's going to absolutely throw a lot of different looks their way. And I think he's going to confuse Easton Stick. I can't believe his name's Easton Stick. It's just, I'm just going to say Easton. It's such a terrible name. To confuse Easton, and we'll get some turnovers this game. I also think that Von Miller might get his first sack as well. He's so close, guys. He's so close. I'll smoke these guys like a cheap cigar. Absolutely. Cali Blitz, my man. Josh looks comfortable. He doesn't look confused. Absolutely. I think this whole team looks comfortable and doesn't look confused. They all do. Like, go back, guys. Watch the games early on. And maybe you don't even need to. Maybe you remember. The team looked like they were lost in space, right? Like, they looked like they were searching for answers that nobody could give them. And that was the job of McDermott and Ken Dorsey, especially on offense, right? Ken Dorsey had no answer for this offense. And I think that's why you saw Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, the rest of the team just lost out there and not having fun and just not understanding why things were going so poorly. And now look, Joe Brady has his team clicking. He understands that you got to run the ball more. He understands that you got to put, use different players for their strengths. And that's what's getting this team back to having fun again. Josh is having fun again. It's great to see. We need to keep that going. So yeah, man. Got my Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew are chill for the game. Absolutely. All right, Roy, I gotta say, I hate Dr. Pepper, but I love Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew's so damn good, man. So bad for you. So bad. But it's so fucking good. It is so good. But Dr. Pepper, I can't do it. I think Dr. Pepper's like one of those like drinks, right? It's like for me at least, it's like eggnog. You either hate it or love it, right? And there's no in between. I do not like Dr. Pepper. I can't stand it. So, but Mountain Dew all day. I'm hooked on orange soda. Like, I love orange soda. But yeah. Sorry, my mind's going to soda now instead of the game. Sorry. You started this, Roy. Late to the show, but I'm here. What up, Jason, man? Glad you're here, man. I'm about to get off soon, so acquired taste, absolutely. It is. It's an acquired taste. All right, let's get to the last one, guys. All right, keep the two-dimension going. In general, the Bills want to carry their current momentum into the postseason. Specifically, the way running back James Cook is playing is what needs to keep going. A two-dimensional Bills offense with Cook and quarterback Josh Allen isn't just scary for the Chargers, it's scary for the NFL. Agreed. And by the way, James Cook went from like 8th in the league in running to 2nd in one freaking game. Like, that's how good of a game he had against Dallas. But not only is it's him running the ball, it's him pass catching the ball. I really like James Cook. I said it from the beginning of the season. You got to let James Cook cook. I did a video on that. The only thing I really wish James Cook would do, in the offseason coming up is I really want him to gain a little weight, muscle-wise. And I want him to really start working with Cromer or whoever teaches running backs how to pass protect better. He's terrible at pass protection, guys. That's why he's off the field a lot of the times. If he can learn to pass protect better, he will be a 3-down back. You will see him on the field a lot more. It's just he's so bad at pass protection. That's why you'll see Murray out there a little bit. You'll see Fournette out there. We'll see, or Ty Johnson. But if James Cook could do those two things, gain a little weight, where he can get better in between the tackles, meaning, shed off tacklers better, and also pass protect better, he will be a dynamic running back. Dynamic. But he has to get those things worked on in the offseason. Mafia says pop, not soda. Florida boy. Absolutely. So, Amy, it's funny because I'm in Michigan. I'm in Detroit. My family's from Michigan, but I was raised in South Florida for the longest time. Now, I've lived in Michigan, I want to say, off and on for about 10 years, 11 years, something like that. But I've never said pop. Like, I just don't. I call it soda. I mean, I don't know. I can't. It's just funny, man. I don't know. I can't say pop. I can't do it. Soda, damn it. Thank you, Roy. It's soda. It's soda. It's soda. Tom, where's your dog? She's a pit. Yeah, she's I don't know where she's at. She's sleeping in the bed, I think. She's being a good girl. Though by the way, she wasn't good today though. I got her. She finally got I've had her now almost 4 years, and she recently got fleas. Like, she never had fleas, and all of a sudden got fleas. And I got her first I got her the drips, and she's you can't cut her nails. She tries to bite you. And I try to put this flea stuff on her. She tries to bite me. And, okay, I get her a Seresto collar, and she tries to bite me today. I don't know if you see that. She scratched the living shit out of me for putting a collar on her. But man, other than that, she's an awesome dog. She's really sweet. But she could be a real biatch, okay? Like, when she wants her, especially with food, if she wants her way, she's gonna let you know. She's just gonna tell you, man. But man, yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, and by the way, her name is Princess. Does Princess do that? I mean, what is going on here? But hey, you know what? She's spoiled. It is what it is. That's my pup, man. So, anyways, back to the game. So, guys, the game starts in 30 minutes. Anyone that's joining late, what's your score prediction? I'll stay on another 10, 15 minutes. So what's your score prediction, guys? Any concerns going into this game? Anything you guys want to talk about? We got about 10, 15 more minutes, so we could talk about that. I don't know if you guys who came in late, but I'll tell you the inactives and tell you who got activated. So inactive today is running back Ty Johnson, Alec Anderson, Fetty, AJ Epinesa, and Micah Hyde. Players that are activated in this game: Leonard Fournette and Poona Ford finally gets an opportunity to play some football. And trust me when I tell you guys, he wants the hell out of Buffalo. Like, he's so happy that he only signed 1 year. Because I don't know why he's just been in the doghouse ever since we signed him. All right, let's see. You're going to be on tonight? Yeah, absolutely, Jose. Jose, by the way, anybody that's in here that's new, I don't think any of you guys, I think all you guys know me. I'm live every post game. All the time. I'm probably the fastest. This channel might be the fastest to go live after a football game. Literally like 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes the longest. So absolutely post game. And pre-game, I'm always here now an hour usually before the game starts. So pre-game, post-game, yeah, 100%. Tommy, University Drive in Southgate, Don Carter's Bowling. I grew up there too. Okay, so yeah, so Amy, I grew up in Margate, Florida, right by Southgate, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I grew up on 441 and Winfield Boulevard. So if you know Florida well, I grew up on Winfield, which is right by Copans Road, in between Copans and what was the other road? I forget the other road. But I was right there. Oh, Copans and Atlantic, or right before Copans. Anyways, I was right there. I lived there a long, long time. So I'm very familiar with Don Carter's Bowling and all of Broward County and Dade County. So, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. And by the way, Southgate, I used to go to the roller skating ring there, Galaxy Skateway, when I was a kid. That was the jam. Remember, I don't know how old you guys are in the chat, but remember, man, skating rinks were so fire when I was growing up, like middle school, and they played the best. The they played the best music. It was so much fun. Anyways, run that damn ball, 31-10, says Cali Blitz. I agree. 120-7 Bills. Jason N. Beating Scott's prediction at 99-0. He's going to 120. Bills by 24, says Joseph. Spears Bills talk. How you doing, brother? Steelers swept the Bengals. So, okay, great. You know what? Thank you for mentioning that, because I totally forgot to talk about that when I went to go on. So, guys, good news. The Steelers beat the Bengals 34-11. Guess what? If the Bills win today, the Bills are technically in the wild card playoffs. So that's great news if you're a Bills fan, and which you all are Bills fans. So the Bills do jump Cincinnati because Cincinnati lost. Cincinnati record goes to 8-7. If the the Bills win tonight, which they will, they'll go to 9-6. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Things are really working out right now for the Bills. Mikey tonight. Mikey goes post-game. Mikey never comes on pregame. Plus, he has family in town. I'm hoping he can go in post-game because I have no idea how busy he is. But we'll see. Lions Road ditto. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Tommy did the margarine. No, but I was really good at roller skating. I was fast. Skating lane here in Buffalo or DJ Spinners. You know, there is some skate rinks still available, and I know they did a documentary on roller skating recently. Like, I guess there's I guess it's still popular. Like, there's some like crews that go, and I don't know. It was an interesting documentary though. Get the freaking out of town. Me too. Yeah. Amy, Amy? I'm 40. I'm 45. So I went to Margate Middle. So I don't know how what your age is, but I went to Margate Middle. I went to Coral Springs High School. That was my life in Florida. Jose, I'm 55. I remember skating rinks. Yeah. So, there's not a lot around still, but they're still around. Great job, Steelers. Absolutely. So, guys, let me look at the schedule before I let you guys go. So, right now, that absolutely helps the Buffalo Bills. So, let me see if they updated that. I don't know if they did. Okay, so they did. Guys, you want to see the updated... Here, I'll show you. Hold on real quick, guys. So, okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Here's your new layout, guys. Here is your new playoffs right now. So, the Bills just jumped the Bengals. The Bengals are now 10th. We are now 8th. We are right behind Houston. By the way, Houston is without their quarterback this week, and they are playing, and I believe they'll lose because they have a tough game. They're playing the Browns. The Browns defense, listen, say what you want about the Browns. They got a good defense. I think the Browns beat the Texans. They're without C.J. Stroud. I thought the Texans got lucky last week with that win. They should have never won that game last week. I think the Browns beat the Texans, and this is where we jump into the playoffs, guys. Because right there, Houston would go to 8-7 as well, and Buffalo would go to 9-6 and be in the playoffs. So, guys, this is a big weekend for us, and I do believe after this weekend's through, the Buffalo Bills will be officially in the playoffs, at least in the hunt, or not in the hunt, in the wild card at the 8th or 7th seed. So, yeah, things are looking mighty good. I'm sorry, the 7th seed. They'll either be in this. I'm sorry, guys. They'll either be in the 6th or 7th seed after this weekend. So that's how I see it playing out after this weekend, guys. Jose, my wife just said, please try not to yell tonight. I said, no promises, my lady. She'll try. Listen, if the Bills are doing good, scream for the touchdown. Other than that, just sit back, relax, have a beer or whatever you drink, and have fun, because I think this is going to be a good game where the Bills wide receivers, guys, and that's one thing I didn't talk about. I think the wide receivers in this game get going again. And I think Joe Brady is going to want to get them going. And I think you will see a more balanced game than you did last week. I think they're going to I think Joe Brady's going to want to get this offense going back again, meaning the receivers and the tight ends back on track, because they seem to be in a rut over the last 2-3 weeks, the receivers. We need to get them playing good football again. So I think this is the game where they can build their confidence back up. They can get Allen and Gabe Davis maybe back on the right track, because they've been I don't know what the disconnect is all about. Not good right now. So they need to get a good connection going back again, where they're on the same page. Diggs, I want to see Diggs getting back involved. I want to see Dalton Kincaid getting back involved with this offense. So I want to see what the receivers and tight ends do in this game. I hope Joe Brady gets them going, because this is the game to do it, honestly, guys. So let's see what the offense could do, the receivers and tight ends could do in this game. We know what the running backs can do. I'm sure James Cook is probably going to have at least 100 yards this game. So I'm more curious on how the receivers and tight ends do this game, because that's where we've been struggling the most on offense as of late. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm going to get ready for the game. And I appreciate you guys once again for stopping in. Love all y'all, man. I love the support that you showed in this channel. Like I said, man, I couldn't do this without you. I've come a long way, man. So thank you so much. And I will be here post game, literally 5 minutes after the game. So I'll see you guys then. And so Amy, I used to skip from Piper and Sunrise to play at Coastal Ridge High School. I have about a few more years. Not saying how many years. How it's all good. Anyways, guys, Bills Mafia, I love you. And as always, go Bills. Peace out.